This is no money, mo money, and after putting an end to a 1,000-year war, he thought to take a little break. But old threats create new problems, and now his path leads to war, through a storm of blood. We're about to get going with the very last bit of the Stormblood MSQ today. But first, absolutely nothing. I know usually we would start off with a couple minutes of me doing something. New gear, new class quests, new side stuff, whatever. But you know what? We just recently passed 2 years of putting out this series, and this is the 100th episode, well, 100th-ish, and the end of Stormblood's MSQ. So let's just focus on the story today, shall we? Here we go. We've got an entire, forward operating base war camp set up now.
I am pleased to report that our soldiers are assembling for deployment to Alamigo as we speak.
We have some good news too. Alphino has come back to us. As for the bad news...
So, Alphino won't wake up, Gaius van Baelsar is alive and hunting Ascians, and the Empire is planning to poison us all with toxic gas. We have a tale of our own, as it happens. When we sent envoys to the Imperial army to request talks, they returned with the message that Varys Zos Galvus would be attending.
I do not see how we can trust him or anyone from that nest of vipers.
The Alliance would proceed with negotiations regardless, if only to give ourselves more time to prepare. We do, however, require your cooperation.
As a condition for the talks to go forward, the Empire has requested that a member of the Scions be present.
A member of the Scions be present.
There'll be a
There's
representative
literally
from each
only
alliance
one member
nation,
of the
course,
Scions left
but
standing.
I'm afraid we have to ask that you come along too. The Empire also requested the presence of Eorzea's champion.
They requested me specifically.
The Alliance leaders should already be on their way. Once you're ready, we can head out and join them.
Here comes many cutscenes in sequence, I guess. The Emperor himself, just sitting down with all of us.
On behalf of the Gallian Empire, I thank you for inviting me here today. As this parley was convened at your request, I invite you to speak first.
Should this day end in war, you may very well defeat us. But you will never extinguish the people's desire for freedom.
As you know only too well, this alliance lacks the strength to keep the peace within its own borders. Even now, your struggles with the Beastmen continue unabated. Eorzea must be united under one leader, one purpose. I would offer you both and bring an end to your strife.
The only thing that you offered the people of Alamigo was fear and hopelessness.
The citizens of Dorma can also attest to the meager arms of Imperial rule.
There was a time when Garlemald too lacked a leader of conviction. Weak and unable to wield magic, we were at the mercy of the strong from whom we sought refuge in the bitter cold of the north. Were it not for the discovery of Ceruleum and the subsequent development of Magitech, we might never have gained the power to take back that which was rightfully ours. I will concede that after centuries of exile, reclamation may be mistaken for invasion. Nevertheless, it is not. I came here in the hope of finding some speck of common ground, but I see now these discussions will accomplish nothing.
No, these discussions will accomplish something. It'll distract you for a while and give us time to position everything.
The sword over the olive branch. 'Tis but a pity men are loath to accept one without first being shown the other.
We did not come here to bicker over the past, but to discuss how we might strive towards a brighter future. Emperor Varys, may I suggest a short recess, that all present might compose themselves prior to beginning anew?
I think all here can understand the desire to reclaim one's homeland. But why expand further? That is my question.
Recognizing the threat icons pose to the world, Solus Zos Galvus decreed that they were to be eradicated. Yet the Emperor only reached the burn, the barren said to have been laid waste by icons, after conquering all the lands that lay between. What is more, I am quite certain the practice of summoning was not nearly so widespread in the days before the Empire's founding.
When you put it like that, it all starts to sound like an excuse, doesn't it? But to distract from what? Why are you really waging this war?
Finally, you ask the right question. I can but hope you heed mine answer and at last accept the righteousness of our cause. My goal is this: to return the world to the way it once was, the way it was always meant to be. In doing so, mankind will be made whole once more. No longer will we suffer from the dissension born of our differences. There will be but one race, a perfect race.
Bro, that's sounding real Nazi-ish.
What in Rulga's name are you talking about?
I am talking about the origins of this star, of the source and its 13 reflections.
Finally getting into sort of little bits and pieces of this story. You don't really get into the details of this story until Shadowbringers and then later in Walker.
Myriad races, each with its own unique imperfections. To bring about everlasting peace, our worlds must be rejoined. That is the goal the Empire would see realized. The glorious future unto which we shall one day shepherd mankind.
No, not even close.
Are these not the self-same desires as the Ascians?
Yup. Now you've come to the heart of the problem.
Emperor Varys, do not trust in their words. They will lead you to your doom.
I forswore that privilege the day I learned that the Gallian Empire was built by the hand of an Ascian. My grandsire, the former emperor, is of their number. And who better to build an empire capable of bringing about the calamitous change we desire? I come not to conquer, but to liberate. To free man from the prison of divergence. Imagine a world united. One perfect race beneath a single standard.
No. Definitely not the Garlean standard.
An army before whose might these servants of darkness and light would fly as leaves in a storm, never again to meddle in man's affairs.
And also that perfect race you're trying to create, that would be their race. They're not gonna fly like leaves in a storm. The Ascians are that race you're talking about.
We would be the masters of our own fate.
You want to trigger another half-dozen calamities? You can't be serious!
Have you forgotten how many died? There will be no one left!
And we've come to an impasse.
And what is the alternative? To be as cattle waiting for slaughter? I would have us work together, that we might take fate into our own hands!
But what of the other worlds, your radiance? With every calamity, you obliterate a star and every soul that dwells on it.
Yes, exactly. Now we're getting to the heart of Shadowbringers.
To the Ascians, we are all but tiny, momentary specks within an indifferent universe. We cannot hope to oppose them until we have been made whole.
Nobody actually
once
believes
more.
us being made whole will let us oppose the Ascians. The Ascians are what he's trying to turn us into.
The flaws and foibles which you so abhor are what make us who we are. Every nation, even yours, Emperor Varys, is made whole through the combination of these imperfections, the strengths of one compensating for the weaknesses of another. That the protector of an empire should not only reject these fundamental truths, but seek to change them at so dear a cost to life is indefensible. Such a man is not fit to govern.
You Eorzeans never cease to disappoint me. This discussion is at an end. I bid you make ready for our next meeting.
Time for war. And you know what? Seeing as it's time for war, let's look the part.
The last of the reinforcements from Dorma arrived not long ago. I pray it will be enough. Given the Emperor's stated goal, this is a battle we can ill afford to lose.
Ready to frighten some Garleans?
I wouldn't want to be on their side. Comrades, ready your arms. The hour of battle has come. May the crystal guide us to victory!
It's strange. I thought I would be terrified when the fighting started. I should be terrified. But with you at our side, I can't help feeling everything is going to be all right. So please, don't you dare leave me alone. No matter what happens, we have to survive together.
Here we go, into the Gimlet Dark. To war! Man, we really came into this war late, didn't we? Like, by the time they sent me to the front lines, look at all of these just crashed airships and everything's burning. First boss, just a big old Magitech Colossus. Oh, he's going that way. Let's not stand right where his cleave is gonna go next. Now he's going the other way, so I'm actually in the right place for now. Although I do need to get a positional here. Excuse me. And then he's going back the other way, so I'm in the perfect place too here.
I shan't hold back!
Hey, check it out. We're meeting up with all of our friends while they fight. Okay, you guys stay and fight. I'm moving on. Next boss fight, some crazy digging road warrior nonsense vehicle. And there he goes. Coming out from that wall. Woo! Hey, buddy. Oh, I keep forgetting to charge up my frickin' chakras while he's not available to be hit. I always forget to do that as Monk. It's okay, we're kind of almost reaching the end of me playing Monk. Like, this is the last dungeon in the last bit of Stormblood's MSQ, so... My hello, Lise and Pippin, showing up once again to fight. And... done. Oh no, an even bigger one! This one doesn't really matter that much. As I recall, this one is just a gimmick. Right? Unbreakable, and then Kanesana just lets us in so that we can avoid that. Lee's LBs him, right? Yeah, Lee's LBs him.
Time to get serious!
Boop! Bye-bye! Well, hello there, ladies. Come on, go tag out with your sister already. Yep. Time for their double tech. Except you idiots put lines on the ground where you were gonna dash, so it was easy to avoid. And then they get just a bit of health back. Not enough to really make it worth it, but whatever. Besides, this is just enrage that we're basically dealing with here. Bye-bye. Literally flashbang.
We did it! I dare say they'll be reeling from this. We should give chase. Finish them off while we have the chance. Imagine the other surprise when they wake to find the war already won.
Yep. Been a while since we had a calling, hasn't
The
it?
light will expunge all
Darn.
life. Only you can forestall the calamity. Throw wide the gates.
Got one more Scion to go down.
No, not like.
Bye, Alize. Complete examination. It's exactly the same as everyone else. She got called. Like, whatever's left of this fight, we should probably finish soon. My character is the only one who's still feeling the effects of the calling and hasn't gone down yet. So, like, you guys might lose the Warrior of Light soon if you don't. Well, hello there, Elidibus. I mean, Xenos. Upon speaking, several cutscenes were played, so yay! Several cutscenes time! And, final big zinc duty time.
And our latest intelligence suggests the Emperor has retreated back to Garlemald. In light of this, we're considering launching an offensive with the aim of pushing the front line forward.
Commander! The Imperials! They've broken through our defenses to the east!
Oh my god, it's almost like one person in a crazy, murderous, psychopath's body can just blow through a dozen people, 100 people, 1,000 people. Kind of the way the Warrior of Light always does too.
Taking their troops to provide support, but we don't know how long they can hold out.
Very well. Send word to our allies, requesting reinforcements for the front line. To see Lord Xenos fall on the battlefield would deal a heavy blow to Imperial morale.
Ow! Ow! No, wait! Bad timing! Bad timing! Don't take the Warrior of Light out before the final fight, please!
Are you sure you're in a fit state to do this?
I mean, as fit as I'm going to be. If you leave this any longer, the Warrior of Light's liable to pass out on the battlefield, so let's do this.
May Ralga grant us strength. Give 'em hell, lad. I, for my part, will defend this place to my dying breath.
Cool. Like, who do I roleplay as? Because there's 3 good options here. Hien. Yup. Let's play Xenos. I should probably start off with the dot, shouldn't I? I should probably also spin him around since I'm basically the tank in this one. I love the fact that we're basically just buying time for the Warrior of Light to show up. Yeah, that's right, you tell him. It's like, this guy doesn't really care, although admittedly we are talking to him the right way. Where, like, even Hien is not talking to this guy like he's Xenos, he's talking to this guy like he's an Ascian. Guys, I'm trapped. You guys need to be the ones to beat the crap out of these swords and stuff. Oh, please! She just took my spot. Great. Oh, go ahead, Yukiri.
Power.
LB them. She shadow clones. And then all 4 shadow clones do an LB. Jeez. No, you don't. Warrior of Light is but a few hundred yalms away. I'm almost there, guys. I don't even know if damage really matters at all here. I assume it's damage-based. Technically, the game is playing it like it's time-based, waiting for the Warrior of Light to get to the battlefield, but I assume it's sort of like damage phase-based. Yeah, Ian. You got this, bro. You totally got this.
Fall, fiend!
Guys.
You get it!
Yeah, them Asians, they're dangerous.
Damn you!
Got one more in it. Oh, nice! Broke his mask. Not that that'll stop him, but you know. Yes, all of your friends are beaten to a pulp, but they're still breathing.
Magic with a Garlean body. That's hardly fair.
I mean, that's what you get when you have an Asian possession. You sleep, I fight right now. So you just take a nap, kid. I got this.
Equilibrium must be restored. And only your death will redress the balance.
Bro, you are way too focused on that nonsense. Let's do it. Okay, so far it's not doing anything to me. Oh, I see. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, he's like the similar mechanics to the real Xenos, but much more powerful and more intricate. Doing the sword summon thing. Yeah, he is. There we go. Wasn't even all that difficult. I mean, it, you know, there was some damage there, but not too bad. Let's just not, shall we? Oh, God. He summoned that one in a really terrible moment. And then we just get away from all of those cleaves. Oh, come on. What was the range on that bomb? That one's gonna go off. Oh, I didn't actually hit that one. That's impressive. That's if he doesn't just go down right here.
I see.
Even Asians can't stop me. Well, it is difficult to take them down, though.
For all your strength, you will still fail.
Oh, calling.
I beseech you.
God, timing. Worst timing possible, Crystal Man. You need to shut up for 5 minutes.
Someone calls to you.
Of course, the Asian can tell.
Too late, alas.
Okay, can't really focus. Quick, punch him in the penis. He's right in front of you. Just hit him while you're down. Am I dead?
At last, I found you.
Hey, Crystal Man. Maybe if you could have shut up for about 5 minutes, that would have been better.
Please, there's no cause for alarm. The place of our meeting is of no consequence, like the war you wage. Win or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. The better path leads you here, to me. I have need of your strength. We have precious little time, and your work is not yet done. Go to the Crystal Tower. I have left something for you near its base. It will serve as a beacon of sorts, one which I pray will help you on your journey. Soon, we will throw wide the gates, and the path to the first will be yours to walk at last.
To the first, he says. Hey, look at that, I'm not entirely dead.
You're awake. Thank heavens. It is said you faltered, and that the Crown Prince seized the opportunity to deliver a mortal blow. Yet before his blade could find its mark, he was distracted by the arrival of a second adversary who bore you away from the battlefield and into the hands of our chirurgeons.
Oh yeah, was he the one who saved us here? Lest
you wonder, he left before you awoke. As is his wont.
Mm-hmm. He just like jumps into the middle of the fight, smacks Elidibus in the face or something, and then grabs me and jumps away, pretty much.
The battle clearly took its toll, for he retreated shortly after your rescue. Seeing this, the remaining Imperial forces decided discretion was the better part of valor and pulled back, allowing us to re-establish our position. We have since received word of renewed unrest in the provinces, doubtless inspired by the efforts of the Eorzean Alliance and our Far Eastern allies.
They have to build up something where it's like they don't need you on the front lines for a while. If I'm going to go hang out in the first for a while, they need to have sort of a stalemate with the Empire for a while.
We are all eternally grateful for your efforts, but no one is without their limits, not even you.
Which isn't surprising, they're harping on this a little bit. The idea is that the Warrior of Light's supposed to be pretty bogged down with PTSD and stuff by the time he hits Shadowbringers.
Leave this fight to us, my friend. You have earned your rest. When you are well and rested, you are to return home, where friends will be waiting for you.
I mean, yeah. Well, okay, most of them are named. They're not nameless, faceless. But it's like the rest of the Scions who basically never do anything.
By the 12! I don't believe it!
Yep, I'm still standing. Can't put me into an eternal slumber.
I rushed back as soon as I could. I swear, my heart nearly stopped when I heard you'd collapse like the others. What in heaven's name is going on?
Annoying Crystal Man is desperately trying to call me to another plane of existence.
If his is the voice you've all been hearing, perhaps the others are with him. As for where to start, you said the stranger had left a beacon for you at the Crystal Tower, right?
How could I remain there while the rumor that my son is possessed by a demon spreads like a sickness here at home?
Our shinobi have been doing their job well, then.
I will not be made to fight for the throne a second time. Men are not pawns to be played with, Ascian. You underestimate us at your peril.
I mean, that part is true.
This war will not be decided by you and yours. Man must choose his own fate, and I, for my part, will do all within my power to see Garlemald emerge victorious.
Pray forgive the intrusion, Your Radiance, but the requested preparations are now complete. We stand ready to begin production of Black Rose upon your order.
And he's still just like slowly making his way through the Empire.
My enemy. My friend.
Oh god.
Had I been but a step faster.
This idiot.
Bloody savages!
Blah blah. He's just like killing everyone on both sides of the conflict.
A pity your hunt leads you elsewhere. Not that I am surprised.
Like he already knows that I'm going away from this conflict for a while too.
May you find joy in it. Grow stronger, more savage, and savor every triumph. In the meantime,
Yup.
I will reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
Yeah, it's cute that Olympus is sitting around in a body that isn't his. Time for him to go like wage single-handed war on the Garlean Empire. Tiny Potato Man, off to a reflection for a whole new adventure. Not right now, not for a while. Midst of a requiem for heroes, a voice rings out across time and space. Actually, yes. Legitimately, yes. Fields of tranquil light, so you seeds of darkness. Time to rise up eventually, warrior of darkness. And that's it, boys and girls and all the in-betweens. The end of Stormblood. Once upon a time, imagine the end of the main story of the free trial challenge. Obviously not the end of the challenge, because, you know, there's still a lot of stuff to be done that I sort of bypassed. But now that they cram Shadowbringers in there, this is far from the end of the story. Next week will probably be a compilation video of finishing up post-Stormblood, and the week after that is not going to be a traditional free trial challenge video. It's going to be sort of talking about like the future of the challenge. It's not over. I'm not quitting the challenge or anything like that, but there are going to be a few changes, some to the rules, some to what we do next. We're not jumping straight into Shadowbringers. We're going to be taking some time and doing a number of side things first, but I will expand upon that when I get around to the video about the future of the challenge in a couple weeks. But for now, we are done with Stormblood. Welcome to the end of Stormblood completely.